and another blog for Monday. So I get lots and lots of people saying, I'd love to do your job. I'd love to be in funeral industry. Not when I'm putting seatbelt on for all trolls. I'd love to be in industry. What advice can you give me? Well, best advice is have a go at it. Don't go through life thinking, I wish I'd done that, because life goes past so quickly. Ring round, speak to your local funeral directors, see if they could, I don't know, take you on a day where you shadow them, see what they do, show you the industry, basically, show you what happens. Them days where it was shrouded in mystery, luckily, are going, and we should talk about it more, and we should be open and honest about death. And I honestly think that it's shrouded, obviously, in mystery. Funeral industry, nobody knows what happens behind closed doors. That's how it's always been. But it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't need to be like that. So I would openly, if people come and wanted to spend a day following a funeral director, I'd openly say, yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. I mean, obviously it has to fit in with what we're doing. But it's like being a priest, isn't it? Back to old blog. You don't really know what priests do. They don't just work on a Sunday. You know, as they have pastoral care. Big word, innit? See, I don't know what I'm on about. But they have pastoral care, and they basically do a lot of other things. They don't just work on a Sunday for an hour. And that sermon that they do on a Sunday all has to be prepared and wrote and everything like that. And they go around hospitals, they visit the parishioners. But the big word. And I think that's what I should have done. I should have shadowed a priest and see what they do. All I knew is that they couldn't get married. At 14 I thought, I mean, none of that. Can't get married? Oh my God. So I just think funeral directors shouldn't be open house. If somebody's showing interest in funeral industry, we should nurture that, and we should embrace it and say, look, this is what we do. It's not for everybody, and some people are just curious. Some people have a morbid curiosity with death. We don't need them people in industry. We need people who genuinely want to care for deceased people who've sadly passed away. We want people who genuinely care about the living, the relatives who are left. We don't need people in who's thinking, oh well, we can just earn some good money out of this. I'm not a salesman, I'm an undertaker. In fact, I openly said to families, you know, there ain't a prize for having best coffin on day. There is no price. And if I were to ask you a week or 2 weeks after funeral, what coffin handle's like, you probably wouldn't have a clue. If you speak to your loved ones and say, look, at your funeral, is there a particular coffin would you like? Because your cardboard, everybody says, put me in a cardboard box. Well, your cardboard boxes are more expensive than your normal coffins. It's ridiculous. They didn't used to be, but at the moment they're eco-friendly, aren't they? Saving the environment and all that. Don't know how that works. Might be my phone. So, we need to talk about death to us family. Victorians were very open with death. They just spoke about it. It became natural to them. They knew that it were inevitable. Today, when you see lads walking around with knives thinking that they're gangsters and Al Capones, they don't think that death's going to affect them, or by carrying that knife they'll end somebody's life. Today they don't really think about death at all. It's something that happens to somebody else. Well, believe me, it happens to us all. And I'm sat here talking to you now, and I could have an heart attack in an hour's time and be gone. We just don't know when that time's going to come round. We could have cancer, anything. So, there. I'm going to upload this now, and other one that I've just done. Thanks for subscribing. If I put it on TikTok, thanks for watching it. I've got quite a few followers on TikTok. It seems to be really taking off. And I don't do all that dancing, you know what I mean? Just sold my car and all that rubbish. Or, because a lot of them like sing to a song, don't they? Like Minimal Kit. I don't do that, do I? No, I'm not into that. What I'm into saying is, I'm a funeral director. I'm based in Sheffield, and if somebody passes away, one of your loved ones dies, don't just think, oh, I'll use that funeral service. Ring round, get some advice, speak to them. That's what it's about. Get some prices. You'd be amazed how many price varies in different funeral homes, different undertakers, because we all charge what we want to charge, basically. I don't believe that's right. I think there should be a cap on funerals. I think funerals should be capped. Government should say, oh, hang on a minute, how can you buy a coffin for X amount and then put £300, £400, £1,000 on top of it? You can. It's entirely up to Undertaker what he does. It should be capped, all funerals. Oh, look here, the grass. I want to cut my grass, but look, mine's only green grass around here. Everywhere else is a horrible bloody council. Sheffield City Council. They stopped cutting in May. No more May, or something they called it. I don't know. Just an excuse not to cut grass, if you ask me. Oh, we're doing it for bees. Load of rubbish. Absolute load of rubbish. So, right, I'm off. I'm going. I'm going to make some dinner, and I'm going to upload this. Have a good day. Take care.